Getting 100K followers on Instagram right now is easier than it ever has been before if you implement the 6-step blueprint that I'm about to share with you in this video. It helped this creator do it, and it helped this creator do it in the last 30 days, and the same exact thing can happen to you if you simply implement this blueprint. Because the reason that your views are down right now, or you're not getting as many followers as you are right now a few months ago, is simply because you're messing up one of these 6 steps. And I will warn you, if you skip just one of these 6 steps, it's going to be the reason that you fail to get more views or more followers on Instagram right now during, quite frankly, one of the easiest times ever to grow on Instagram. But before we dive into it, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, I literally upload a video about how to grow on these platforms every single day. In addition to that, here's my phone number. Please hit me up. I want to help you grow quicker on Instagram, which is exactly why I created a free Instagram growth course. You can get the link in the pinned comment below. It's going to share with you things like the best tags and hashtags to use on Instagram right now in order to go viral. What are you waiting for? It's 100% free. Go to the link in the pinned comment below and get it right now. First and foremost, you need to stop using trending sounds on Instagram. No, I'm not literally saying never use trending sounds again. I'm simply saying that Instagram is pushing original sounds more than trending sounds. And one of the easiest ways that you can actually get this type of content pushed is simply by making another video using a trending sound, but making sure that you're using it as an original sound, because that is what Instagram is really pushing out right now. In fact, Instagram is pushing out sounds that have an original sound 2 times the rate as they're pushing out content that has a trending sound. So what does this mean? It means that you need to begin doing this more frequently in your content. You should only be using a trending sound if your content looks like everything else that is happening under that trend. I'll give you a perfect example. If you scroll on the Reels feed right now, you will see that the majority of the videos that are getting pushed out, like I just said, have an original sound. On top of that, if you find one with a trending sound, I bet all the content looks the same. It might all show dogs. It might all be showing cars. It might all be showing crypto. Nevertheless, you're going to see the same thing under that. And if you create content that doesn't look like that under a trending sound, it's the reason you're not getting views on that trending sound, even though you thought that it was going to help you get more views. The second thing you need to make sure you're doing, and I see so many creators messing this up right now, is you need to be doubling down. I see this more on Instagram than I do on YouTube or on TikTok, and it's the reason that you're not getting more views or you're not getting more followers. For example, I was just talking to this creator right here who does crypto related content on the phone just last week, and I saw their most viral video. It got them almost 100,000 followers and had been viewed millions and millions of times. And guess what? They haven't reposted it. They haven't recreated it. In fact, they never made another piece of content like that again, and that's why that they don't have 1 million followers right now. In fact, they would have way more followers had they simply began to double down on that piece of content. Instead, they started to make content that was totally different. But of course, I told them that they need to be adjusting that, and you need to be adjusting that too. You need to go back, see what worked on your account, see what has worked on other accounts, and make sure that you're doubling down on their success or doubling down on your own success. Because even if you double down on somebody else's success, that is how you're going to be successful, because Instagram is then going to prioritize your content over their content. And if you want to crush your competitors, that's what you need to be doing. The third thing that so many of you are doing wrong is you're not actually tapped into what your audience wants. Now you're probably wondering, Rob, how on earth can I actually know what the audience wants? It's incredibly simple. You need to be looking in 3 different places. 1, you should be only liking, commenting, sharing content that is similar to what your audience is going to like, so that your explore page actually looks like that. Because this will show you what carousels they're pushing, what topics they're pushing, what lengths of content they're pushing, and it'll basically tell you exactly what you need to make. If you don't have that, you can also look on the Reels feed and see what kind of content they're pushing. And then finally, if you go into the popular hashtags for whatever you're going to post about, or you look up whatever you're going to post about, you're going to find a ton of small creators within there that get 10,000 views, 50,000 views, 100,000, maybe even 1 million views on their Reels. And those are the videos that you need to be recreating. Even better, if you want to, you can repost that type of content on your page so long as you give them credit or you have their permission. Either way, this is going to allow you to get on the back of something that's already successful on Instagram and get more views from it. This is what the most successful channels on Instagram do. They become a hub for their actual niche, and that is why their videos get shared. That is why they get more comments, and ultimately that's why they're getting followers and views right now on Instagram, and you're not. Or they're doing one of the other 3 things that I'm about to share with you. And just as a reminder, if you skip these next 3 steps, it's going to be the reason that you fail to get views and you fail to get followers during the easiest time ever to grow on Instagram. I am seeing more small accounts blow up on Instagram right now than they ever have been before, simply because they're following these next 3 steps. The fourth is they're making sure that they're writing long descriptions. I see so many creators mess this up. You need to understand, Instagram wants to get into the same game that TikTok and YouTube are getting into right now, which is pushing search like crazy on short form content. We saw an explosion of short form content getting recommended. Now we're gonna see that explosion on search. Why? Because when somebody is searching for something, for example, how to cook an egg, they don't have 12 minutes to watch a video. They wanna see that video in 12 seconds. And the creators that deliver that, guess what? They're gonna get searched, they're going to get watched, their videos are gonna get promoted, promoted because they're getting 100% watch time and the viewer is satisfied at the end. One of the best things that you can optimize for on Instagram is if you are actually being satisfied, because Instagram's looking at that. They want to see if somebody watched one of your whole entire videos, if they go and watch another one the next time that you post. Because if they then skip that video the next time that you post, well then guess what? Either one, the video wasn't relevant to them, which is a problem because you're not niche down, or two, they didn't like that past video and that's why they don't view the next video or even give it a chance. And Instagram hates that, because at the end of the day, all Instagram wants is to keep people on the app, to get paid, and if you're not allowing them to do that, they're not going to promote your content. Which is exactly why you need to be focused on those longer descriptions. The longer the description, the better it is for SEO, the more views you're gonna get, the more Instagram's going to push out your content. This creator right here does an absolutely phenomenal job of creating captions on Instagram. I strongly suggest that you look at it, whether you make educational content or entertaining content, she does an amazing job and I'm sure you can learn something from it, because this is going to help you get more views and ultimately get more followers, because the better you get at writing descriptions, the shorter you can make your content, the more time you can spend doing other things that you want to be doing. The next thing that I see so many of you fail to do is you don't get straight into your video. You need to get straight into it. There needs to be a hook. You need to give people a reason to care. So many of you start the video with, hey, my name is so-and-so. Nobody cares. Nobody cares who you are. Nobody cares what your credentials are. They want to care about something. So you need to give them something to care about though. So give it to them in the hook and follow up with that throughout the video. And then you can ask them for a follow. And guess what? Those people are going to follow you. It's going to lead to you getting more followers. And ultimately that's going to lead to you having success on Instagram. Now, the final thing I need you to do, you need to be consistently posting. If you want to get delayed explosions, which is when Instagram makes one of your videos go viral, a week later, a month later, 2 months later, you need to be posting consistently, because you need to understand something. If you want to get good at Instagram, it's the same way you get good at basketball. You get good at basketball by taking shots. So many of you guys are perfectionists. You don't want to post on Instagram because you want the perfect topic or you want the perfect post. Stop doing that. Or the worst thing that I see is you have a spelling mistake in your post and you don't post it. You guys need to realize something. Spelling mistakes get more engagement across social media. So just post the post. Nobody cares. The post isn't gonna matter 2 months from now, 6 months from now, and it definitely won't matter a year from now. So stop thinking that it matters today. Put out the content, get better every single time that you post, and that's how you're gonna get better on Instagram. Or if you wanna get guaranteed followers, go to the link in the description of this video right now. Get into my Instagram mentorship where I guarantee that I get you more Instagram followers in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. Now, since the offer is so good, there are limited spots. So if you're interested in that, go to the link in the description. Essentially, I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, what call to action to put. We're going to look at your analytics, and ultimately, you're going to be a better Instagram creator, which is going to lead to getting more followers. If you don't know when to post right now, what hashtags to use, what to write in your descriptions, then you need to get into this program. Because again, it's going to guarantee that you grow. There's absolutely no risk. If you want to get more followers on Instagram, sign up today or watch the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos that YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.